The question is, should you go to film school? This is a question that will be answered differently depending on who you speak to. Me and Rich both went to different universities and studied different forms of filmmaking. He studied visual effects and animation, and I studied media production.
Film school is perfect for those who want to create a filmmaking network. If you don't have any filmmaking friends, you'll find some at film school. It's great for accessing equipment too. They will have everything you need and more, and it's all available to you. It's also a good way to give you a target when you begin making movies. Assignments and coursework will give you a goal to aim towards, so it's perfect for someone who might not have the mindset to create their own tasks. If this is what you need, then go for it. Film school is for you, and you'll get a lot out of it.
But there's another option. Both myself and Rich have learnt more from YouTube videos and free online tutorials than we ever did in film school.
You can actually teach yourself the techniques you learn at film school simply by going out with a camera or your phone and shooting something using YouTube as a guide.
So we've created this list which we like to call the YouTube Film School, which has some of our favourite YouTube channels and online resources that have helped to make us better filmmakers. Let's start off with some great variety filmmaking shows. Film Riot is a household name in terms of YouTube filmmaking resources. If you could only sub to one channel, make it Film Riot. They cover pretty much everything on their channel, and it's all super high quality.
Indie Mogul has been around forever, and they cover videos about DIY practical effects, visual effects, hacks and filmmaking tools. Their catalogue is worth watching from the very start. Darius Britt has one of the most underrated YouTube channels. He has cinematography breakdowns of films, massive list of writing techniques, and a bunch of others that are all worth watching.
Cinematography Database breaks down cinematography in films like no other. Along with his knowledge of the industry, you're sure to pick up some tips.
Next, we have some channels that are great for kit reviews and DIY solutions. Dave Dugdale creates some of the most in-depth kit reviews you can find. If you're thinking of getting a new camera and Dave Dugdale reviews it, you'll know the entire A to Z.
The good thing about Philip Bloom's reviews is that he spends a good couple of weeks with a camera before he reviews it. He goes very in depth and talks about the kit in a practical sense.
DSLR Video Shooter is hosted by Caleb Pike and is another one of those channels that reviews camera equipment. He also loves a good camera DIY hack.
DIY Perks is not all about filmmaking, as he builds a lot of DIY projects. But his most notable projects involve building DIY lights, and as filmmakers, well, we need lights.
The Basic Filmmaker has a lot of variety on his channel, and his kit reviews are especially great.
If post-production or visual effects takes your fancy, here's some of our favourites. Hit Film's YouTube channel teaches you many different aspects about filmmaking, mainly on the post-production side. This is because they also have their own editing and visual effects program, which you can download for free.
Mike Russell from Music Radio Creative has some really great tutorials for post-production sound. Making voices sound better, getting the Stephen Hawking's voice, he's got you covered.
Most visual effects artists will know the name Andrew Kramer. This guy is a god of visual effects and has over 10 years worth of tutorials on his page. If it's post-production visual effects you want to study, he's the guy to follow.
We have two channels we watch for interviews with filmmakers, actors, writers and directors. Film Courage interviews people in the industry, giving their insight into writing, producing, acting, directing and more. These videos are great to put on in the background and listen to like a podcast.
The Hollywood Reporter interviews top Hollywood stars, getting an insight into their world. Their series The Round Table has Hollywood stars chatting about the industry and their views, and some last over an hour.
Video essays are a great way to get grips with studying film, and learning the theory behind techniques helps you understand why you are using that particular technique. Get subscribed to these guys for some great binge-watching videos about film and filmmaking. We've got Channel Criswell, Every Frame a Painting, Must See Films, Filmmaker IQ, DSLR Guide, Captain Christian, Lessons from the Screenplay, Nerdwriter 1, and Now You See It.
These last two are just some notable additions to our list. The art of photography is not strictly about filmmaking, it's about photography. But these videos from Ted will help you learn all you need to know about some of the best photographers out there.
Whether it's on their website or their Facebook page, No Film School is a site you should be following. They post articles and videos daily, giving you the best resources from around the globe in one newsfeed. Also, a quick shout out to V from No Film School. Thank you very much for posting our videos. We really appreciate it.
So the question is, should you go to film school? My advice would be, well, just go out and make some films and see if you have a real passion for filmmaking. If we didn't mention any of the channels that you follow, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to know what we're missing out on. Also, you can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and all those other different social networking channels. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next week.